If you've ever had a circuit breaker in your home that repeatedly trips or shuts off power, forcing you to open up your panel and reset it, then you might want to find out why. Circuit breakers, they look like this, and they are installed in your home's service panel. Electricity comes in from the power lines to the service panel and then through a circuit breaker to a particular circuit in your home, which is merely a collection of lights and outlets and appliances. The breaker is designed to shut off electricity to that collection of items to protect you in your home when something wrong happens. There are three main reasons why your circuit breaker is tripping. Number one is a circuit overload. The more items you have plugged into this circuit, the more power it draws into the system. When the power drawn exceeds the circuit breaker rating, in this case 20 amps, which is stamped here, this is more than the wires were designed to safely handle, and they can start to melt and eventually start fires. So the breaker will trip or shut off to protect you and the wiring in your home. This is the most common reason for a breaker tripping, and if this is the case, you merely need to reduce the amount or number of things plugged into that circuit. So if you have a power strip, for example, plugged into a receptacle, and then you fully load that power strip with devices, this could possibly be overloading the circuit depending on what you're plugging in there. Number two reason for a circuit breaker tripping is a short circuit. This is usually caused by loose wires that shouldn't be touching, that are now touching and causing a breaker to trip. If plugging anything into one specific outlet consistently trips your breaker, then a short might be the cause. And the third reason for a circuit breaker tripping is a ground fault, which is when the wires that carry electricity come into contact with wires or parts of the electrical system that are not supposed to carry electricity, such as the ground wire or the metal electrical box. The breaker trips to protect you from getting shocked and to protect the system. Trying to figure out which of these is the cause can be complicated, but generally speaking, if you have a circuit breaker or power that consistently trips off in your home and you don't know why, it is a good idea to get a licensed electrician out on site to check it out, as it could signal an unsafe situation in your home. Last, you may have a situation that's slightly different, or you may have a question. If that's the case, drop a comment below, and we would be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks.